first symptom is that he will bring forth its fruit in its season. He will bring forth his fruit in its season. Please underline in its season. In its season. Yes, productivity is a sign. Fruitfulness is a sign that blessings are speaking over your life. But stay with me. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. The productivity and the blessings is going to be consistent with your season. I need to say something quickly. We labored in this ministry, for instance, for 14 years before we had the breakthrough. Because it will bring forth fruit in your season. Pineapple tree, pawpaw tree is different from mango. Mango is different from cocoa. It took us 14 years before we entered into the realm of abundance, where it became very evident that God has given us much more than enough. Now, so one of the things the devil does, even if there is a blessing on your life, there is a season for it to begin to speak. So what the devil does is that he comes to manipulate you to think that it is becoming too long. And the thing about priesthood is this: the moment you stop putting wood on that altar, the moment you stop doing the things, for instance, that brought you into limelight, you have made an agreement with the devil that you want to go downside. A lot of people's commitment have been cut off because they felt that they have labored for so long and they have not seen results. The first thing I need to ask you, the area of your labor, did God lead you there? If God led you there and you are doing the labor the way God prescribed, you know, I told you the formula for prosperity is God's man in God's place, doing God's work in God's way, and at God's time will not lack God's support. So when I feel that it's as if I'm laboring and there's no results to show, I check. Did I call myself or God called me? Okay, he called me. Is this what he asked me to do? I check my books again. Yes, this is what he asked me to do. Is this the way he asked me to do it? I check my encounters with, yes, this is the way he asked me to do it. Then it means that in God's time, I will see God's support. Your work with God is a work of faith. But I'm telling you now that our own due season as a ministry was 14 years. That means we are in a covenant cycle with God that runs for 14 years. In the next 14 years, after the first 14 years, are you there? We break again into a major dimension. Especially if we don't stop doing the things that God has called us to do. So I just wanted to add that balance. He will bring forth fruit in his season.